This video explains how to insulate the walls and roof of any timber building using EcoQuilt Expert to keep you much warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Most garden buildings can easily be insulated within one day. Nearly all timber buildings are supplied with no insulation at all, or manufacturers try charging over £700 for insulation that's unsuitable for the UK climate. Insulation boards such as Kingspan and Celotex take up valuable internal space due to the thickness, and on the warm days your garden building will be unbearably hot. More people depend on their outdoor building for extra space. Once insulated using EcoQuilt, you will enjoy a much warmer, comfortable space for all year use. Now, using EcoQuilt Expert, you can retain the heat on cold days and reflect the excessive unwanted heat on the warmer days. To insulate your roof, you should start by stapling EcoQuilt Expert straight under the roof rafters or spars. You should staple into each timber by around every 12 inches. Ensure you pull the material taut across onto the next rafter. And if you could have an extra person help hold the quilt whilst it's secured in place, this will make things easier. Most roofs are sloping, single or dual pitch, making them a lot easier to insulate than this example. However, the principle does still remain the same. Once you have secured the first section, you should then trim off any excess material. As you will see, this offcut can be reused later on. The next section is installed in exactly the same way, but remember to ensure an overlap of 50mm onto the first section. If you're using 14mm staples, you will easily be able to staple through both layers of EcoQuilt into the rafters. Once you have insulated the majority of the roof by repeating the first few steps, you should tape all of your overlaps and edges using the Thermoseal 75mm wide joining tape. As mentioned, the offcuts can be used to create additional sections or EcoQuilt panels. You can then secure these in place in the exact same way as the normal roll. Again, once the whole roof has been insulated, seal all of the edges and all the overlaps using foil joining tape. You can now get ready to fit the 25mm battens ready to secure our internal surface finish. When fixing the battens, secure them in place using screws with minimum shank of 35mm. By applying pressure to the batten, this will compress the EcoQuilt and prevent the screw from snagging on any loose wadding. Your remaining battens are fitted in exactly the same way to suit the roof style and your chosen finish. Once you have fixed all of your battens in place, you can then fit your internal surface finish into place. We have chosen plyboard. This is easy to paint and gives a nice smooth finish. However, plasterboard and cladding are just two other popular options. Walls can also be insulated using the exact same concept. Simply ensure a 19mm air gap either side of the EcoQuilt Expert. For buildings with existing studwork or timber uprights, simply recess the EcoQuilt halfway back by stapling it onto the sides of the stud. Ensure you pull the material taut across before securing onto the next timber. If you don't have timber uprights, again, you can fit 19 or 25mm battens onto the walls using screws. Remember to tape and seal all overlaps and edges to ensure a sealed thermal blanket. Then counterbatten, and once you've stapled your EcoQuilt into place, you can fix your internal surface finish like the plywood shown here. We supply EcoQuilt with free next day delivery anywhere in the UK mainland. We also deliver to offshore UK, Europe, Ireland and overseas. For further details, please inquire online from the contact page of our website. For ordering and full details, visit us at ecohome-insulation.com. Here you will find installation videos, data sheets and answers to the most common questions online. There is free next day delivery on all EcoPro timber building installation kits. You can call us 7 days a week on 0844 991 9949. EcoQuilt is not just used for insulating timber buildings. EcoQuilt is mainly used for insulating roofs, walls and floors inside the home. You can also use it to insulate conservatories, boats and other vehicles. There are hundreds of applications online. You can find these also on our website ecohome-insulation.com.